welcome to day 3. The gang is here. The backpack gives away where we're heading today. It's the Boba Fett backpack and we are heading to Hollywood Studios. So we are just walking to the Skyliner now. It's 8 o'clock, so technically the park is now opened and you can't see me because of the humidity. So let the camera adjust and I will come back to you when you can actually see me and I'm not a voice in the mist. So yeah, we are heading to the Skyliner, which is just over there. We're going to the Skyliner? Yeah. Do you like the Skyliner? Yeah. Yeah, Madison has got her space buns in. Ooh, and is carrying the bubble wand that we let her get yesterday. We thought rather than wait to the end of the holiday where she can't use it, we'd let her get one. It also saves us an earache, doesn't it?
And it helps people who are fat, like kids.
And yes, the bubbles do make little children happy. So we are on the line for Hollywood Studios. This is the first time we've done this part of the Skyliner. Tower Terror just there, my favourite ride. You can see the Chinese Theatre kind of just there, and then Galaxy's Edge just to the side here. So yeah, it's 8:10, so it will be guest entry only for the next 20 minutes. But Hollywood Studios always scares me because it's always been so chaotic for like security and bag check, but hopefully the new system and everything will mean it's a nice smoother journey. So let's see you when we get in. We have just got into Hollywood Studios. It was a little bit chaotic for bag search and security. Just the amount of people, to be honest. They were dealing with it really efficiently, but yeah, just a lot of people. Yeah, we are just walking up towards Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. We have booked a return time for Rise of the Resistance, which is at 9:07 and it's 8:20 at the moment. So we are going to see if there's any photograph photographers out, try and get some photos, and in the meantime see what rides have got a short queue. We have jumped onto Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. It's got a 15-minute queue, so yeah, it's be a first for us. So our first new ride of the holiday. We have just been on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for the first time. It was really good, it was really fun.
Enjoyed that.
I'm not sure if you can see either of us. I think you can just about, the sun is glaring. So yeah, we literally walked on that. It said 15-minute queue and we literally
straight into the
to the pre-show.
Show, whatever.
Madison really liked it. We will be singing Conga 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 all day now. We've just checked the app and Smuggler's Run has a 5-minute froze, and we'll do that later so you can sing along. Smuggler's Run has a 5-minute queue, so we're going to hit that up, and then by the time we get off that, assuming the queue time is accurate, we should have our return time for Rise of the Resistance. So are you looking forward to Rise?
Yes, just a little bit.
I am nearly spoiler free on all the new attractions. Obviously
completely spoiler free, so this is great.
I have literally hidden him away from every spoiler.
It's all going to work.
Some of us have to research our trips to make sure we get the most of them.
True.
You'd complain if I didn't.
True.
If I came and I'd done no research and knew nothing, he would be a different story.
Yeah, that is true.
But
it
yeah,
normally runs fairly smoothly just because of the amount of work he's put in.
when we came in 2019, Galaxy's Edge had literally been open for about a month, and all we thought we'd do was walk through this entrance, but we managed to ride Smuggler's Run not once, but twice. Someone was happy. Madison's never ridden it, so she's gonna have a first time. We have ridden as pilot, no, not pilots, that's the only one we haven't done as pilot so far.
And engineer.
So engineer. Madison doesn't want to be a pilot, so she'll probably swap out if she gets pilot. But yeah, I do love walking through here, the theming, and I know you say this a lot about Disney, but this park, I think the theming is
Probably one of their best pieces
Yeah.
of work.
So here we go.
Other side. There we go. Now forward.
We've just been and done the dance party. Madison enjoying herself.
They just love having a child now.
Yeah, the things we used to get away with not having to do. So Rise has just come back up in the last sort of 5-10 minutes. It's been technical for quite a while, so we're going to go back and have a go at that. So I'm going to stay spoiler free up until this point, so it'd be good to finally see what it's all about.
It's warm today.
Very.
We have just been on Rise of the Resistance for the first time. Wow. What do you think? What do you think?
That was awesome.
Just from my tech brain, just trying to work out how all the logistics work on that's crazy. Just the scale of it is, yeah. And the fact we stayed spoiler free, like I knew a couple of little bits, but not like enough to spoil it. It was just, it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and Madison was all right with it. So hopefully we get to go on it again. I have now made a return time for Slinky, which keeps her happy. We are going to walk into Toy Story now. See what the other times are like. I'm guessing they're going to be quite high. Hollywood Studios still seems to be really busy, so we shall just see how it goes. We're going to try and knock a few more rides out before maybe heading over to Epcot for some food.
Yeah.
Nothing really.
Later on this afternoon.
Yeah. There's nothing really here we want to eat, so we might head over to Epcot and then head back to the hotel for some chill time, and then go out again this evening, try and push on a little bit more this evening. But yeah, we shall just see how it goes. So we have taken a little bit of respite from the heat and a little rest, and we're sat round in kind of Pixar place. We had a Jack Num Num cookie, which, as happens with us, we've eaten it and I didn't film it, but I did take a photo, so I'll try and insert that now. We have Slinky in about 10 minutes, and then we're going to try and do the rest of the Toy Story rides. I don't know if we'll do much more after that, or if we'll head to Epcot. I think we're definitely feeling more Epcot for food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying there for a little bit. See some of the sights.
We're too far apart, we don't like each other.
Yeah.
The places we want to eat over there that we would prefer to eat than anything here, so Madison's just running around.
Yeah, we love this park for the rides, etc.
Yeah.
The food options isn't necessarily our favourite.
Maddie Grace, just go careful of other people, please, okay? Yeah. So Madison's just running around, using a bit of energy. Not unsure where she gets it from, because we are hot and sweaty. But yeah, we want to eat in a few places over in Epcot. When we're here, we would normally eat at like Mum and Melrose if we're on the dining plan, but to be honest, as much as the food is, we do enjoy the food, I'm not sure it's worth $25 to $30 for a pasta dish, when we had a really good pasta dish in the food court yesterday. So we will probably head over to Epcot. We are going to try and push out a little bit longer tonight. I'm struggling to sleep more than anyone else, but Madison was still awake at like 5:30 today, so we're still struggling a little bit. Just happily playing all around. We did try and convince her to have a little sleep, but
Having none of it.
she's having none of it. Yeah. Having some cold water. Yeah, we're making the most of the cold water, free water, aren't we? But we've used Madison's rainforest cup because it's got a lid on it, and it means she drinks more. You can tell from the sounds, we are now back in Toy Story. We are off to do our Slinky Dog return time. You excited?
Yeah.
This potentially is Madison's favourite ride. Thinking she has been talking about it all morning. Give me hand bubs.
Yeah.
So we are very lucky to have a return time. We're going to go on, and then when we get off we are going to try and grab one of the other Toy Story rides, and yeah, make the most of it. But just find it so overwhelming walking into Toy Story Land. As much as I love the theme and I love the land, it just always feels like there's people walking towards you. You ready?
Here we go.
Excited?
1, 2, 3. Go!
Did you like that one? Is it worth waiting?
Can I go twice?
No, not today. That's the second time you've been on it. I did get one. We're going to go on Aliens in a minute. Yeah. And once again, you find us on the Skyliner, but we have had a couple of hours break since, and a very noisy car apparently. We left Hollywood Studios about 1 o'clock-ish. Oh, sorry, fancy going over the wheels on the Skyliner. We left about 1 o'clock-ish. We went back. Madison had an enforced nap. Apparently she didn't need it, but an hour plus sleep, and out for the count. She seemed a lot brighter. I, on the other hand, got 30 minutes and then was awoken by the knock on the door from the mandatory room check, which was fine. Didn't wake anyone else up. They then subsequently knocked 45 minutes later to check again, which I found a little bit annoying. I know they've got to do it, but it was a little bit annoying that they did it twice. Then we popped to the pool. We went to the computer pool, which is the pool for our kind of block, or closest to our block. It is just a square-shaped one, but it's got some steps Madison can jump off into the water, so she was more than happy. Until she did not see the giant white line indicating that there was a step.
Or remembering the big steps she stepped up onto to get in the pool in the first place. But
and now we have 2 great knees, and we've had to use our first aid kit for the first time. But hey, that's why we bring it. As I say, we're on the Skyliner. We are heading into Epcot for the evening, which will be the first time we've been to Epcot this trip.
yeah.
We plan to visit Eagles Smokehouse for dinner for Jay and I, definitely.
Yeah.
Madison would like a curry, so I am thinking where I can get curry from in Epcot, because it's not springing to mind curry. Maybe one of the booths from Food and Wine. Obviously it is.
If not, maybe like katsu and stuff.
Yeah. It's a Sunday though, so we're hoping it's not going to be too busy around the world for Food and Wine. If it is, we will nip in, do the bits, like get food, and then nip back out again. We are in bag search or bag check security. Differs every time. I'd like to tell you what you needed in and out of your bag, but we have no clue anymore. So, but we are in. We've just seen the Harmonious barges for the first time. Nah. Yeah, I get that they distort them, the view. I get it. But I'm not sure I'm that bothered by it. Don't know, what do you think? You don't really know much about the show either.
No,
so
I don't.
For you it's a bit new, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it was nice before when they used to just kind of bring the barges out and they didn't, you couldn't instantly notice them across the water. Interested to see the show.
We might try and do it this evening. We'll see how we go.
I'm lucky enough to be spoiler free, so
I am as well. I have stayed spoiler free on both new fireworks shows, so I haven't seen anything for Harmonious or Enchantment. So yeah, right, we're gonna have a look at some food options. So we are here at Regal Eagle Smokehouse. James has got the brisket sandwich with fries. I got the chicken salad, and Madison is eating the fries and the watermelon that came with mine. And I think it came to about $22, $23, so it's not too bad. Actually, it's really good compared to looking at what we've got here. And then we're going to find something else when we get out of here from Food and Wine, aren't we? Huh? You're eating my watermelon and my fries. Come on then. We had our dinner in Regal Eagle. Everyone enjoyed it. Madison stole my watermelon and fries, and Jay had the brisket sandwich. And then we went on our return time for Remy. And now we are just going off. Madison said she wanted a curry. So we've seen that one of the booths for Food and Wine has a tikka masala. So we're going to go and grab that. If she doesn't want it, we'll eat it.
yeah,
Because she's now saying she
not a
doesn't.
great hardship.
No. Because she's now saying she doesn't want it because she's scared of missing out and stuff.
Or she's full up on watermelon and fries.
Yeah. A lot of the rides kind of at the front, kind of in, not in World Showcase, are really short queues. So I think we might go get this curry and then hit the front of the park, maybe knock off a few rides quickly.
Yeah.
We do have a return time for Frozen, but that's not for
About an hour.
about 50 minutes. It's 8:15, and I don't really know what time we need to be waiting for Harmonious if we stay for that. So I don't know. As per usual with us, we're just seeing how it goes and winging it. So we have managed to get Madison a curry, and this was from the India booth. And she's throwing a strop because she wants to eat her curry and film it. So this is our first time eating from a Food and Wine booth, which is really weird because we've had dining plan the last 2 times we've been out here, which we could have used snack credits for, which we've had an abundance of. However, we are still eating. We've got the crispy paneer, which is what I wanted to try because I've heard lots of lovely things about it, and then the tikka masala for the stroppy little girl and who's just lost her tooth.
Yay! One less to clean. Yeah.
6 teeth to go.
Lots of teeth to go. Right, shall we give you some of this to eat?
Yeah.
Come on then.
So we are gonna have a pick at this.
Yummy.
Sit and chill out a little bit here. A nice view out across the water and stuff. A bit later on, I think we're going to go back round towards the kind of France, England kind of area to try and watch the fireworks from there, and then we'll be able to get straight back onto the skyline along with everybody else, making a mad dash for it back home.
Right.
We're still kind of slowly winding up to the later evenings at the moment, so even with a nap. A little nap today? Yeah. So, yeah, and then hopefully we can kind of make the most of the evening.
So we're just going to go into the Mexican pavilion. This is Madison's choice. Actually, it's lovely and cool in here. And then we're going to go on to 3 Caballeros.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del parque. Y cuide los pequeños. Gracias.
room. We stayed to watch Harmonious. We watched it on the bridge between the UK pavilion and the French pavilion, and then we thought we'd make a quick exit and try and beat the queue, but apparently people leave pretty much halfway through to beat the queue. Saying that though, it was so well organised getting on the Skyliner. It took what, 10 minutes to get on, and I think from us leaving the park, us getting in the Skyliner queue to getting back to Pop Century was like half an hour. So I don't think that's too bad, especially when you're moving the whole time, you're not waiting in the queue like you are at the bus. But yeah, so we are back. We've grabbed some drinks in our refillable mugs. Madison is going to go to sleep really quickly because she is waiting for the Tooth Fairy to arrive. Who knows what the Tooth Fairy brings when you're on holiday. But yeah, we are going to get some sleep. It's like the latest night I've had. It's like 20 past 10. Yeah, I'm going to have a quick cup of decaf tea and go to sleep, and then tomorrow I'm not really sure what we're going to do. We've got a couple of ideas what we're going to do. I think it would depend on what time we get up. So yeah, that's day 3 in the bag, and on to day 4.